Hey everybody, welcome to the spooky episode of Who That Anime with your host Steve and Colin. I'm only saying it because my light source is below me and it looks like maybe I'm being spooky.
Spooky?
Maybe.
Spookiness intensifies, Colin. We're getting close to September, which, as we know, is the start of Halloween.
And when Oktoberfest is celebrated, right?
I don't know, maybe something about beer, right?
I'm pretty sure there's some beer celebration happening in September.
I mean, this is Scotland. There's a beer celebration happening most of the time.
I mean, yeah. I think, I think UK is one of the highest consumptions of beer in the world.
I mean, that wouldn't shock me.
And then, who's second in the world?
Germany?
Nope.
Oh, America?
Nope.
Huh. Australia?
Nope.
Oh, okay, go on.
Nigeria,
Wow. Okay.
apparently.
I'm not going to lie to you, Colin. We would have been here a long while if I just kept guessing.
Yeah, you would. I was going to give you options. I couldn't remember what the options was in the question. I think it was Ireland, Germany, and the US. Oh, and
Jeez.
Nigeria. Obviously, Nigeria.
The correct answer,
The
too.
correct answer, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you got to include that.
you got to include the answer.
Oh boy.
How else would you answer? Yeah, apparently Nigeria, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what the question was. It was quite late last night when I did that. I was on the Jackbox Quiz 3 Murder Mystery Finale thingy thing. I don't know what it was called. The Murder Party one.
Yeah.
Where you answer questions in a haunted house.
See, that's interesting. I don't see Nigeria in this list, although I also don't see the UK.
Well, maybe that wasn't the question. But Nigeria was the answer, and the UK was the top.
Jackbox question where Nigeria was the answer. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Oh, we'll never know until we play the game and get that question.
That is true. Anyway, we're here to talk about more Angelic Layer. This is let's not get into it, but the penultimate episode of this season.
Oh yeah, it's the penultimate episode of us. But what episode are we starting on?
Episode 21?
And what episode is that from the end of Angelic Layer?
You mean what trope is it? What trope type of episode is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so when we said earlier on that this was the beach episode when they had a fight on the imaginary beach in the lair, turns out, no, that was not the beach episode. The beach episode is now. Now is the beach time.
Beach time episode right now.
This episode is called Summertime at Sea. Someone is in love with someone.
Yeah, someone's in love with someone.
I have so many problems with this episode.
What way? What's wrong with this episode?
Well, I mean, let's start this off. The episode starts off with Misaki and Tamayo, or her waking Tamayo up and being like, "Fucking get up, help me do stuff to prepare."
You said you would. You wanted to do this. Also,
and she's like, whatever.
And sure, Kotaro and Hatako was in the start well. And then
Yeah.
is it also you get to see the bosses? And
it's difficult. They're flashing a lot of different people going a lot of different places.
well,
And
no,
by that I mean the same place.
the same place.
But I think we might see Ohjiro and the Ichan's associate.
Yeah, Ichan's associate. He's waiting on them, and it's like, oh, they're late. They're going to play the wrong name game or something.
This is why I suggested a later meeting time. God damn it.
Yeah, yeah, they're getting the punishment. So he's punishing.
We'll get to that part.
Yeah. Fun times this episode. Nothing much
So
happens in it.
no, I swear to God, like
The end.
we might as well just like, you know what? Actually, here, let's just change this up a little bit. Let's summarize the entirety of the episode. The young kids group. Kotaro, Tamayo, Misaki, what's her name? Creepy child.
Hatako.
All go to the beach to enjoy the fun times at the beach. And so do Ichan, Ohjiro Sama, and the mum, whatever her name is. Shoko. Is that no wait? That's the aunt, isn't it?
Or maybe the aunt, or she's Shaka. I don't know.
Shaka. I'm just gonna call her the mum because she's an absentee parent. I will protest this until I die. So they all go out to the beach and they drive. The kids. How do the kids get there? The bus. Train?
Bus or train, I think.
Bus?
So yeah. Let's go. Let's slow it down a bit. Turn it back because the Kotaro is going to go. Today is the day that I'll do this thing.
That's right.
And that's kind of the premise of the whole episode. Hence why it's like I confess my love to someone, and then yeah, and there's lots of awkward moments with him and Tamayo as she's like, "You know, you hate me. I know you hate me. Quit hating me."
She's definitely laying that on quite thick.
And then, but
it's rough.
He's eagerly chasing after Misaki.
Oh, who is in turn chasing Ohjiro. So, well, is being man. Like, there's so much that's wrong with this. She's like what, 13 years old, and he's like 16, 17 maybe, older.
No, he's in high school. He's in high school.
Well, isn't that like 17, 18?
Might be for them. I don't know.
I don't know. It just seems not good. She even says it at one point. She's like, I just started in middle school and he's in high school, and you're like, yeah, this all seems really wrong. I think that's next episode. No, they're definitely hanging out a lot in this one.
Oh yeah, because but then. So they both go and get their flavoured ice treat thing.
That's right.
It's not ice cream.
This whole thing as well.
And
turns out that Misaki is just a clone of her mum.
Oh, well,
that's it.
100%. She's a clone. You'll see that in the last episode.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No, it's not really a clone.
Oh, I thought we were getting into some shit there.
No, there's some shit, but it's not that.
Oh my god, is it as wild as that?
No, not as wild as off the beaten that. It's more what you already know.
Fair enough. Like
she can't not fight her mom.
It's just so fucking so dysfunctional. Like all of this.
Oh, 100%.
It is so dysfunctional. You have oh my god, you have Ichan and Ohjiro who are brothers. She doesn't know that until this trip.
Until this episode, yeah. Even though I'm pretty sure he's like, "Hey, brother," last episode.
I am fairly confident they have referred to each other as brother at some point in front of her.
Yeah.
So she's just really unobservant.
Oh no.
And
yeah.
It's awful. And then
she's a bit like Drax. And there's metaphors. Nothing can go in my head. I'm too quick.
Yeah.
That's quite
a bit like that. Have you watched Guardians 3?
I did. I saw that in the cinema. It was good. Liked it.
It's way better than Guardians 2.
It's the best Marvel movie I've seen this year.
Ooh.
And by that, it's probably the only one I've seen this year.
The only Marvel movie I've seen. It's I would say it's probably the best Marvel movie I've seen of recent times, but that would not be hard.
Yeah. I haven't watched many of the. I watched Doctor Strange, and that was
The Multiverse of Madness.
yeah, that was all right.
It's okay. I prefer the original, the Doctor Strange movie is much better. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I did watch that eventually. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's do it. Let's get out of this. Out of the beach.
It's just some fucking stuff in this.
So
they go and get their flavored ices, and who is it? Ohjiro offers to go and get the ices.
Yeah,
and then
the mother.
For the mother, who is suffering from heat exhaustion, or something.
Oh, I think she just was up all night playing Angelic Layer because she can't not be all night.
I think what happened was she sensed that her daughter was near, and her parental sense was like, "Fuck, I need to get out of this."
Maybe that's her
spider
sense, is it?
Yeah, it does. Like, it legitimately seems as like, oh, my shitty parent sense is tingling. I think my daughter's nearby. I have to go.
So yeah. So she does that. He goes out to get the ices. So she's still there on the beach. He goes to get the ices, and the seller of the ices go, "Oh yes, someone just ordered that. That's strange." So, all right.
Yeah, is this some sort of new trend?
Yeah.
No.
And then, so then he bumps into Misaki, who basically, "Oh yeah, I'm here and I got this," and she's like, "Oh, you got that? That's a surprise."
That's my mother used to have this is the flavor she used to give me, and he's like, "Oh, how interesting." And I don't think does he know that that's her daughter?
Oh yeah, he 100% knows that's her daughter.
I was sure of that
because
he
in the car.
Go on.
In the car trip.
Yeah.
Sure, Ichi-san basically goes, "You're after the daughter, aren't you?" to Oji-sama.
Oh, that's right.
Which
is even creepier.
Yeah.
Even creepier.
100%. It's like, fucking hell, man. How can you make this?
Got brothers, one of them going after the mother, one of them going after the daughter.
Yeah. So anyway, so they hang out, and then he bumps into Kotaro, who's like, "Oh no, I've missed my chance again. This guy is here, the bastard."
That's what he said. He says, "I'm here with my brother," and he's like, "Oh wait, Ichan is your brother?" And then he's like, "Where is he?" And he like bursts out the ocean with 2 watermelons tied to him, going, "Ha ha ha ha!" Like some sort of madman.
Oh, then not just the bursting out of the water like a madman, it's the slithering up the beach, up the stairs.
He goes full wiggly Ichan.
Yeah.
And just slithers towards them.
And he goes, "Wait, you're the brother?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's my brother." And then the associate appears and goes, hey, let's go and have a barbecue. You coming to the barbecue?
Come to the barbecue.
And they're like, "Shit, no, don't be stupid, no, fuck." Because they just give each other a look and it's like, "No." And then I'm sure...
But immediately they're like, "Oh, that's a great idea."
She finds like, she's off to a cafe because she's got heat stroke. And sure there's something along the lines of like, it's like, she's got to meet her. And he's like, it's just, her heart is not ready yet.
Isn't like, I'm just thinking of any excuse at this point. It's like, yeah, it's like she's not quite ready yet. It's like, are you sure it's her that's the problem here? Because I don't think it is.
And then do the barbecue thing. Kotaro and Tamayo is left on the beach, and they were having awkward moments. Oh, basically, she's basically thinking that he doesn't like her, and he's like, "Yeah, that's kind of obvious, but I should do this." And it's like, "No, wait, don't run away, don't do that."
Like, I'm not gonna lie, most of this episode is trash. There are a couple of things in it that one of them is vastly unhinged, and the other one is this moment of like kind of genuinely sad. Like I actually think that's a really well done scene, where she's running after him and just like collapses in a heap. It's genuinely quite sad.
Yeah, that was at the end though, wasn't it?
Was that at the end?
Because basically they had the barbecue and had their fun and go ha 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 ha, and then they bring out the bento boxes and they're like, wait, these are exactly
the bento boxes are also the fucking same. Jesus Christ!
Exactly the same. That's weird.
Who made this? My clone? Everyone should eat now.
Yeah. And then Ohjiro basically goes, here, don't actually, because she eats a bit, and it tastes the same too. And then Ohjiro's
barbecue's ready.
Yeah, barbecue's ready. Here's the barbecue. Changing the subject.
Can we talk about the game that they're playing?
The
associate is buried in the sand with just his head showing, and then there's a watermelon nearby, and one of the other adults is blindfolded and wailing around with a stick, and they're going smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, they certainly put a spin on the watermelon smashing game that they have in all Beach episodes. Every Beach episode has this game. It's just not...
But not with someone's head potentially being the watermelon.
I mean, the watermelon's there. It's maybe a foot or so away.
Holy crap, it's so close to his head.
Yeah. So
and she is hitting his body under the sand while he screams.
Sounds about right for him.
Yeah, that's unhinged, and I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it was a good one. And then it's like, okay, end of the night, fireworks, and then Mum's like, finds out that daughter's there. It says, no, I think I'll go home in the train.
I don't want to ruin anyone's time. I'm going to leave on the train. Bye then.
Bye.
She fucks off.
With her bestest friend.
Who also gets a bento box at the station with her.
Yeah, she goes to the station because she hasn't eaten anything yet. You know she's in a cafe. And then they have Ohjiro and Misaki go on a romantic walk up to a cliff.
Where she forgets, what do you call her?
Oh, Hikaru. Yeah, she leaves Hikaru behind for this. And they're all there and they're talking and stuff, and it's like, alright. I can't remember what they talk about. Is it
nothing of value?
It's like,
oh no, that's the next episode.
That's the date, non-date date.
The dates. Yeah, the date not date episode.
Date. What was a date?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you got like the scene where Kotaro was like, "Oh, let's go follow Misaki," and Tamayo was like, "No, don't be like that. No, stop it, because I love you," type thing. And it's like the whole scene of on the beach, and then the water running in the waves, and the water coming, burying his feet in the sand. You know, that's.
Yeah, it's a good scene. Like it's well set up. It's well placed. It feels like a genuine emotional scene, unlike the rest of the episode.
Yeah, it was building up. It was always in. It's always there because Tonya was like always having the eye. She tried to make the bento boxes at the start for him, but realized that she cannot cook. As she smashes two eggs together like rocks, and then
she does.
Slices her finger up when she's chopping cucumber.
I swear, it's it. The whole Ohjiro and Misaki thing is just cringy to the max.
Oh it's I think.
The bit about the fireworks as well. We forgot to mention that the associate and that other girl from the the place, like, just light a massive firework and then abandon ship really close to it, and it explodes very close to them, and they just kind of go, ah.
Yeah, that's
how
I
could have lost a hand.
That's how I did fireworks, man.
And also, there's the race between Ichan and Tamayo.
Oh yeah, so they're holding
The sparklers.
the upside down sparkler things that they have, and there's a story of like whoever lasts the longest will get the wish to come true.
Get a wish.
And then
And she's like, "Fucking bring it on."
Yeah, because I need that wish. And then I think this is after the whole confession too, and it kind of like the fireworks go off and they kind of, and then
yep,
his kind of spurn, he's got a wee smirk on his face. It's like, yes, this happening, and hers like, oh no, because Misaki turns and she's like wiping tears out her eyes. Anyway, that's
also awful.
That's really basically
the episode.
The episode.
Holy shit!
It's a fun time at the beach in this one.
Yeah, there are a couple of things that made me laugh, but oh my god, this is a rough one.
Normally, beach episodes are all about fun and joy and happy shenanigans.
What was the one in Haruhi about?
Fun.
Was it the swimming pool, or was that the beach?
Or
did they do both?
I think the swimming pool is Endless 8, wasn't it?
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
Or they'd done all the tropes 8 times. For 8 episodes.
They did the fireworks.
They did the fireworks. They did the beach.
Fireworks. They did the beach.
Or the indoor swim, or the swimming complex thing, rather than the beach.
Yeah. Golden Boy just did the swimming.
No, then he had a beach episode, sure.
No. There was the motorcycle episode, there was the swimming pool episode, there was the political opponent episode where he was like a workie, there was the computer episode, there's the end episode. What's the last one? 6 episodes, that's 5 episodes.
Computer, political, gangster daughter. Third one.
Oh, he takes the high society home. He takes the job as a servant.
Wait, no, wasn't that not the first one? The second one where he was.
That's episode 5, and then there's the swimming pool one, and then there's the part-time job, the mayor's daughter, and the woman, the one in the computer shop.
The computer shop.
Yeah.
You mean the programming job?
Yeah, that's the one.
The software company.
I want to say yes.
Yeah. Oh no,
that's the one.
Oh, the servant one. Yeah, the motorcycle girl.
Yeah.
Who was really into her motorbike.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a car accident has left the owner of an udon restaurant temporarily handicapped, and Kotaro is helping out and learning the trade. The owner's daughter, Noriko, has a well-heeled suitor, but a series of events leads Kotaro to doubt his sincerity.
Yes. It's probably the...
And then there's the swimming pool one.
The most wholesome one.
Yeah. That's right, yeah, because that's the one where he follows the guy out to the car in the car park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah, that's the one where it's like, I guess he's not a complete douchebag.
Yeah. He even took one for the team.
Yeah.
Jesus. The big groping scene in the baseball games.
Fuck. That's wild. Okay, what do you rate this episode, Colin?
It's basically, I don't think it's really added anything to the show. Backstories to like 2 characters that never get any backstory plots. Kotaro and Tamayo. 5, sure.
Yeah, I'll stick with a 5. It's a low 5, but we'll go with a 5.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not going to get much better from here, to be fair. And that leads on to episode 22.
Oh,
which is
suddenly
fair. Just the 2 of us, secret double dates.
Just the 2 of us. Do.
We can make it if we try.
Yeah, that's fine.
So how does this one go? This is the one where she gets sent the tape
Yeah,
of like the previous final.
of Wizard and Osaka final.
Yeah.
And it shows his special move, the Magic Guard, I want to call it.
Yeah, Magic Guard. Yeah.
Where he's impervious and just recoils attacks.
I think what you'll find is that his move is very cheap on animation.
No, what are you on about? That's not cheap animation right there. He's got the negative look on it, man. That takes some skill.
His character doesn't move. He just stands there. And they just go, what?
Yeah, but they make up for it in the next episode.
They do. To be fair, actually, they make up for it towards the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
he does a couple of things and he's like, nope. So yeah. So it starts off and they looking at, oh shit, how are we going to defeat that? I have no idea. And then it cuts to credits, and then she off somewhere, and then Ohjiro.
I don't remember what it is, but she goes out and she's standing either like laughing or looking at something, and then she just turns around and he's just there.
Yeah, he's a weird, creepy stalker dude.
And he's like, "Oh, I was just coming to see you. I got the photos developed from our visit to the beach."
Yeah,
and they go and have lunch.
Yeah, let's have a look, and they're looking at the photos. Going, ha 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 ha. Notice how he didn't have any photos of the mum.
Oh, I just remember the one of Ichan in his dodgy swimsuit.
I mean, that was the only one that he ever saw. I fear he was going like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was like a thing where there's a, was it Osaka Yaki? Is the meal that he was having. He's having a Osaka Yaki, which is basically 2 Japanese style pancakes with noodles and egg and ham in it.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Does sound alright.
Yeah. Right. See what I got to do to make that.
So they're spending time together, and then I think we cut to Tamayo, who's at home, and is it the fight that's about to? It's the world game.
Yeah. So there's a boxing match. The world title boxing match is on.
It's the world game.
Yeah.
People keep saying that.
And so yeah. Sure. Also, there was a comment about how Kotaro's been weird since he came back from the beach, because Misaki was going to leave Hatako's house and looks at these boots with wings on it, and he says, Kotaro picked these up from
that's right.
when he was out at the gym or something. And it's like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, he's been out of it since. And then it cuts to him speaking to a friend, and he's putting, I assume, sugar and milk into an orange juice. She opens the pack and
a bit broken.
Well, his mate was like looking at him, and he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, have you ever had a girl confess her love to you?" And it's like, "Oh, is it Tamio?" He's like, "How do you know?" That's fucking obvious, dude.
It could not be more obvious, just so you're aware.
Yeah, because
like you're the only one who doesn't see this. Just to be clear,
because you've been childhood friends, but childhood friends leaving basically grade school, I think they call it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, all right, I suppose." And then he's kind of wandering around, and then you cut to Tamio in the kitchen trying to make something with an egg, just tapping an egg on a bowl and go tap tap tap.
Yeah.
And this thing, and then the dad does also, "Hey, mate, don't do things you're not suited to do." Moral sport.
Yeah. Don't try.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and watch the world game.
Yeah.
No, I don't really feel like watching it, but it's the world game, and she leaves anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. It's like
I swear, like in the dub, I think they keep calling it the world game, And every time it's just like they kept saying it, and I'm like, what is it? what is it? What kind of world game is it?
It's the game of the world, Steve. Man, it's life. It's a metaphor for
It is
life.
dialogue written by someone who's unsure what a sport is. It's like, oh, it's the world game.
I think it's the world
I don't
title.
know.
Maybe it is probably a direct translation or something.
It's very funny. Very funny.
And then you cut back to Kotaro at the lift, and he's pressed the button for the lift, and then TV come on going, "It's the world game."
That's right. He goes, "Oh, it's the world game."
Yeah.
I wonder if Tamayo's watching this.
Yeah. And then the lift's open and it's Tamayo, and they kind of stand there awkwardly for a minute, and she says, "You getting in?" And he like, and then it cuts that scene, and then it goes back to I think Ohjiro and Misaki having fun, wandering around, looking at things.
This is where they're having the conversation about the fact that they don't like the sweet roast chestnuts, and she's like, "Oh, do you like those?" And he's like, "No, I hate them." And I was like, "Oh, that's a really sarky way to say something." He's like, "No, I genuinely hate them."
Yeah. It's also you find out that Ichan and Ohjiro are stepbrothers.
That's right.
And this is the kind of story why it's that. And then Misaki was like, "Oh shit, I've offended him by asking such a impertinent question."
The thing is, though, is that basically all this is doing is just like, it'd be a bit weird if the two brothers ended up with the mother and the daughter. So we better put a bit of separation in this.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're stepbrothers. That's what's going on here.
I don't think it's that. It's just basically.
You sure?
It's not that. It's kind of a method to kind of like align him with Misaki's relationship in some weird way, because she goes like the whole sweet chestnut thing.
Oh yeah, she agrees with him.
It's like
she gets them. Her grandparents used to get her them, and she hated them too.
No, she was getting some sugar cookie thing, and she said that she liked them.
Sugar cookies?
Yeah, it was a sugar cookie, and
I thought it was the same.
The dub. No, she just says that she knows the experience because she.
Okay.
She said she liked them, not to offend the grandparents. Like when she was left with the mum, and so that kind of like gives them a weird bond together, and they talk about that, and
it's definitely a weird bond.
It's a weird bond. It's trying to put him in the same light, I suppose, as Misaki's, like, that's completely not the same.
You know what? I remember what it is they were talking about on the cliff top, and it was that he was in love with a girl.
Oh yeah.
And he never told her how she felt because she was older and he was younger. And Misaki's like, "You should fucking tell her anyway."
Yeah.
Stop being a dick.
Do you know? Did it give you an age in the dub?
26.
Yeah, 26. And she's a spit image.
Yep.
Of the person, and the person's always her mum. And she was 26.
Yeah.
And she left her 5.
I don't know. Yeah.
It works. It's still 21.
Oh God, is Ichan the dad?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh my God. I just had some horrific thoughts there.
Ichan wants to be the dad. And
Yeah,
that's all I know. We never find out who their biological father is, as far as I'm aware. So anyway, there's that. And they do talk about that in the last episode. And then they kind of do some more bonding over stuff. A
stall seller says, "Hey, why not buy something for your girlfriend?"
Yeah.
Or your date.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And she's like, "Oh, that's not what this is."
Is it?
And he's like, "Oh, okay."
And then she's like, "Oh yeah, actually no, he's more of a older brother."
Yeah, yeah. Even
Because he's
creepier.
well, I suppose I
There's something going on here, man, and I don't like it.
don't
I don't like it.
It's so he buys it and he's oh yeah, it's more a brother thing. Um, yeah, he's always nice to her because it reminds her of his first love. And then in the left, Tomio and Kotaro talk about their first love. Kotaro's first love was some bunny girl person, I believe. And then
Yes.
Kotaro asks, "Who's your
Who
first
was
love?"
yours?
And it's like,
Oh,
"You're a fucking idiot."
oh my
And she
god.
goes, "Kotaro, obviously, you idiot." Well, she doesn't say idiot. This is
Oh,
Kotaro.
and there's just silence.
And then it's just dead.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, they're stuck in the lift and they couldn't get anyone attendant because no one's at.
Oh, and then she's like, "Oh, and now I need to pee."
Yeah, I need to go. So let's talk
And
about
he's like,
something else.
ah, ah, ah. He has a mini freak out. She's like, "Yeah, let's talk about something." He's like, how about what happened the other day?" And she's like, "The literally the worst thing we could talk about at this time."
Pretty
You
much.
fucking moron.
Yeah.
And then the door opens and she just like barges past.
Oh, well, that's because he basically said, I never saw you as a girl.
I like, as terrible as that sounds, he's not finished that sentence.
Oh, no. But at the same time, it's like, I never saw
Maybe
you.
the worst thing he could have said.
I never saw you as a girl. And then hesitated. And the door opened.
Yeah.
And she just ran away.
Ugh.
And it was like, okay, that's it.
Just shout the rest of the sentence, you idiot.
Well, she called. At least he admitted that he was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's
He
like, shit, I'm such an idiot. And then it cuts to the next day,
So bad.
or the tournament, the day of the match.
Yeah, this is my favorite bit because Ohjiro is like, "Oh, I think it's that the mum is saying to Ohjiro, it's like, oh, good luck in your match," and he's like, "Oh, are you sure you should be saying that to me?" And she's like, "Oh, I didn't say you should win."
Yeah.
And he kind of does it's like, "Oh, sick burn," and he kind of does this little "I hope you know that I am going to beat your daughter and you," and then he just walks away.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, you fucking sociopath.
100% is. Misaki meets up with Hatako and goes, "Oh, where's Tomio?" says Hatako, and she says, "Oh, she can't make it." Yeah, Kotaro said the same. Weird, eh?
Oh,
And they go in the fight and they start fighting. And there's a couple of moves and stuff, and then he's like, I'll stand still because they don't pay me enough."
the animation budget for this episode at this point was a bit much, so I'm gonna stand here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, and his second is like, what's her name from the company anyway?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the I can't remember her name.
Young girl who the young assistant.
The one who bumped into the back of the associate and he made an inappropriate comment about her butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there is actually a thing between them two.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Otherwise she'd have spoken to HR.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's not the way.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. There probably is no HR in Ichan's company.
It's just
Angelic
Ichan.
Layer, HR. Pff, yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
mean,
step into my office.
the amount of punishment games he does to his underling. Yeah. There's no HR, man.
Actually, you're right. There's no HR at that company, is there?
It
Like,
can't be.
he's just the lord and master psychopath of it all.
Yeah, he is. He's 100% that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they start fighting and he then launches the kind of magic thing. Tomio is in the crowd, but doesn't feel like she can cheer for Misaki for obvious reasons, and it's like, she's not her fault, but I don't have the energy.
Yep.
Kotaro hears as well and goes, "Can I sit here?" and says, "Yeah, sure."
Yep.
And then I think they have some weird conversation where he basically says, "Yeah, I didn't." Or was that next episode? That might be next episode.
No, I think it is this episode where he kind of finishes his thought that he had on the elevator.
Yeah.
And I think he says, he's like, which means you can't ride my bike anymore on the handlebars. You can't, like, do any more kung fu moves on me. You can't do this. And she's like, okay.
Yeah. And you can't, no, I think that is next episode.
Is that the next one?
Because,
maybe it just ends here then with her losing the first round, does it?
yeah, so... No, I don't think he ends the first round. I think it just
no, maybe
ends.
I think she possibly loses the first round quite quickly into the next episode.
Yeah, because she kind of does the thing and hits the magic guard, and the announcer goes, "Oh, it's the magic guard! Oh, the thing that he defeated, he won with at his tournament in Kensai or something, Kasai,
Yeah,
place,
whatever it's called.
yeah." And then that's the end of this episode. So this is just basically more feely, weird stalker vibes. Literally,
There's definitely some stalker vibes.
That guy disappears out of nowhere.
He literally, full on apparates next to her.
100%. She's just kind of. No, wait, that was in the beach. She was dodging like kids and going, oh, and then went, oh, and then bumped into him, and then he's like, oh, sorry,
That's right.
I'm the soldier. Oh. That was beach episode.
Yeah,
I can't remember exactly.
How do you rate this one then, Colin?
It's got a fight in it. It's getting better. 6.
I'm sticking with 5. This is very middle of the road.
It's middle of the road, but I'm creeping up the way, man.
We'll see.
There's a curve in this.
Well, yeah, creeping up onto episode 23, entitled "Break Up the Magic Wall: Misaki versus Ohjiro."
Do you have questions of this? I like this fight.
Yeah, it's a cool fight. There's some cool stuff in it. This episode starts off with a flashback, though.
Yeah, like all episodes, to
with big fights in it.
Well, all episodes in the fights have the background flashback for the opponents that she fights.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Ohjiro-sama, and it's
the
first time he meets. Oh, yeah, shit. We didn't really mention that he didn't like the step parents, and that's why he liked the sweet chestnuts.
He didn't like them at first.
Yeah, but he didn't like them at first, but he grew to also love them eventually. But so this is the story how he came to like his brother.
Yes, this is the story about how he bonded with his brother.
Mm.
So over the love of a good woman
and Angelic Layer. Yeah, which is kind of weird. Anyway,
go on. Finish the thought.
I just ruined it. Oh man, we never talked about the punishment game in the last episode.
What one was that?
That was the weird tentacle monster. So basically, I think Ichan and the mother are talking about Ohjiro-sama and how he shouldn't have a girlfriend until he's out of high school.
Out of high school?
Yeah, because
okay.
And then the two assistants are talking about it. It's like, geez, even middle schools, schoolers are getting dates now. He's so out of touch. And they're like, yeah, I bet he didn't got anyone until he was like out of high school or student or something like that. And he was like, I heard that, and grabs the guy's head, has it like that. And he's trying to run away, and he's like, and then pulls out in his other hand, and it's like this like red wiggly thing. And the guy goes, what the fuck? Is that an alien? It's like, time to find out, and shoves it down his pants.
Ichan is like some specific kind of pervert.
Oh, yeah, that's 100%. If this wasn't PG,
Yeah, we'd be on some sort of Legend of the Overfiend level stuff.
Yeah, I feel that this could have taken a different turn.
Taking a bit of a turn.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to this episode. Oji-sama is visiting the lab, has something
Mm-hmm.
for Ichi-san, and he goes, "Oh, hey, Ichi-san person, are you here?" And no one's here, and then he sees the doll, the first doll on the layer, and he picks it up and goes, "Oh, look, there's a doll." And then he goes, and then the mother appears and goes, "Who's it? Who is it?" And he's, "Oh, it's you, Oji-san. Are you looking for Ichi-chan?" "Yeah, I got something for him. He left these important documents for the meeting." And she's like, "Oh, Ichi-san. Ha ha ha. You're useless." Um, basically, she shows him how to play on the layer, use the layer.
Yep.
At that point, that's when you start liking his stepbrother.
Yeah.
Essentially, there's another flashback further into the episode that completes that whole sequence, but essentially, he basically learns to play the layer with the first doll. Well, thanks to his brother. And then it cuts back to the intro into the fight and repeats the kind of the closing part of the fight is from the last episode where the magic wall appears. Says, "Oh no, what's that?" It's good. It's good. And they're like, "Okay, this is magic wall. Let's keep doing it." Bang, 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 and then she falls down, and he's like, "All right, I got to end this now." And he goes up and runs up, and then what was it? Does he then she basically throws him in the air. She jumps in the air, and I think he just basically does an axe handle to the top of her head and throws it into the ground. And then he's coming down with a big punch, and then the buzzer goes and then the announcer goes, "Oh, what a sportsman!" Didn't even land that hit because the buzzer went off so quickly.
Different in the second round.
Oh yeah, the second round was a bit different, but then different circumstances happen, and then you have
True. True.
basically Hatako is cheering up Misaki because she's saying, "Oh no, you got to remember to believe in Hikaru, Misaki, and our promise. We're going to do this. You can't be losing faith now." And Oji-sama is like, "Right, I'm going to get here and I'm going to beat you and I'm going to beat her, and I'm going to be winning and she'll know who I am. Type thing. I'm going to prove my mental to her."
Oh my god, he's such a lunatic.
I mean, he comes from a family
Of lunatics. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. And then in the crowd, I think Misaki, Tomio, and Kotaro are there, looking on and discussing what it is. It's like, "Oh, I know what it is. It's wind, because
It's the same as that other enemy.
Rango." And
Yeah.
then Ringo appears and goes, "Haha, I thought that too," and but it's not. It's not that, because his hair is not moving. Otherwise, his hair is moving.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
I love the fact that they immediately go, "Oh, okay. How long have you been here?" He's just like, "Oh, I've always been here."
Yeah, yeah. I saw the springtime love festering right now.
Quality.
Yeah. I did notice that Tomio instantly forgot her promise of no pro wrestling moves on Kotaro, because at the end of the last episode, she had him in a headlock.
Well, no, is it not this bit as well where Kotaro is like properly running out of oxygen because both he and Ringo are like, and he's just going,
Oh yeah. But that's when Misaki wins. Spoiler.
Oh, okay. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. It's not obvious.
He's getting properly choked out.
Yeah, he's getting proper choked out for C1.
But yeah, because she sort of is like, oh, so you know what's going on then? She's like, oh, no, I don't know. They're like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah, Ringo brings the comedy jam. Comedy jam in this.
Good. I like Ringo.
Yeah, so blonde. Right.
She has a very typical blonde character.
Yeah, she is. So anyway, the fight gets back on. There's not much damage done by the magic guard.
Yep.
And he continues to use it, and she continues to go like, I'm going to have to go and do this, and Tamayo's like, stop doing it, and Goro's, no, she's just testing it. We'll find how to do it. And they thought, you know what, speed will be the answer. Do your fastest move, and she starts to like run round circles around Wizard.
Yep. Gets him from the back.
Yeah.
Ready to strike.
Yeah. Called Wizard because he wanted to be a wizard.
That's right. There's so much in this where it's just like, oh, how imaginative.
Not me.
You couldn't even call him Merlin. You just like, oh yeah, like I don't want it to be a wizard, just call him Wizard.
Wizard sounds cooler than Merlin.
Does it?
Yeah, man. Merlin's not that cool a name anymore. Not thanks to that TikToker that I watch a few times.
There's a guy on TikTok called Merlin?
No. But he's like a knight, tend to be like in some D&D game type thing, and Wizard's into his what do we call him?
Wait, are you on TikTok now?
No, it's just YouTube short, but it's TikTok that's
which is just where people send TikToks to die.
Yeah. And this is this one's where the guy's got a knight and it's like, all right, Merlin, how are we going to get out of this? And Merlin brings out like a waifu pillow and then surfs around on it and fucking shit like that, and it's like, fuck. And they play D&D and it's like, yeah, I want that, and he's like, what the fuck? Quit being like this, Merlin. Stop being the way you are, please. I'll try and find some of the things. It's just like,
please send me them. I'll end up watching them at some point, probably.
Yeah, you will. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so he's there and they're fighting, and she's like, "Oh no!" Big blow to the back, and it's like, "Oh no, that didn't work." And Sai and her second's like, "Oh yeah, that surely work. That's his blind side." It didn't work. Oh no. And then I don't know, they start fighting, and then she keeps running into it. She does also have like this weird kind of realization moment. You know, that it fades, and she fades out of the whole kind of like scenario, and she's like sitting in the middle of blackness, and then she's like, why am I here? What am I doing? Existential crisis type thing. And then
that also really bothered me because she's like, oh, that's right, to fight Athena, and you're like, yeah.
She was knocked out of it, man.
She was reaffirming her sense of purpose.
Reaffirming her sense of purpose is never a bad thing.
Unnecessarily, because she's been doing this like day in, day out for a while now.
I think it's more to assert herself into the fight, because at that point she was kind of not with it. That was the start of the second round.
She wasn't fully engaged with the fight.
Yeah. And Hikaru was like, oh no, don't do that.
I think, because this is the bit, obviously, it kicks in, and he's like, oh, I'm going to find out what's up with this magic guard.
Mm-hmm.
And she just basically barrels headfirst into it over and over and over for a period of time. And everyone's like, it's like The Simpsons, stop, he's already dead thing. You're like, please, you can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
But then, on one of the last attempts, she notices something.
Yeah. But I was going to talk about the dark screen, and it's got the feathers and shit, and she's walking along, and like then sees Athena, and it's like, yes, it's Athena. That's why I want to do this. I want to beat Athena, and that's, to me,
floaty feathery eggs,
is an unconscious symbolization that she doesn't know yet that that's her
Okay.
mother,
right?
and it is essentially kind of like a metaphor of like she wants to see her mother, because that was part of the talk of the date with back in the other episode, where
Yeah.
he's like, "Do you want to see your mother? Because she's in Tokyo, right?" "No, yeah, she's working." "Of course."
She's busy.
Yeah, she's
Don't want
busy.
to bother her.
Yeah. But then she's like, actually see her proper sad, and saying that, "Of course I
Yeah.
want to see her. What the fuck are you on about?" But I'll
Or-
bear it, and then she goes into her normal state and goes, "Oh, but I can't. She's busy, you know." That's,
She's busy finding excuses not to talk to me.
yeah, well, she doesn't know that.
Which is a shame. Poor girl.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just building up bigger for the end of
Yeah.
the
Fair
season.
enough.
And then, but yeah, I feel like it's like a metaphor of them coming to be together, and she wants to maybe beat her mother up subconsciously, and he wants to beat her up too.
Yeah, well, Ohjiro like wants to damage these women for some reason. Like he's just very intent on it.
I mean, I don't think he wants to damage them. I just think he feels
that was the way he says that is so fucking unhinged.
Well, what the?
Because he's like, ha, I will beat both you and your daughter. Like he just like immediately just like anger, and then done.
I don't think he can cross that way in the sub. Anyway,
I need to like, you need to watch the dub of that. It's just dark.
I wonder if there's someone
some weird psychotic undertones.
Yeah. So she notices something, and then she does it again. It's like, yes, there's a spark. Yep. And then punches it, and then it's like, oh, and then it kind of goes all negative on him, and she's got like a big lightning punch. Like, oh wow. And then she pulls off one of her like long things.
She pulls the cap off of like one of her tails on her costume, exposing a raw wire to the ground.
Yeah, exposing the wire. And then she runs out and goes, right, this time for sure. And she like smashes through it and punches him in the face, and this rolling thunder.
Yep.
And everyone goes wild. And it's, wow, it does it. And they're like, yes, it's static energy. So she's grounded herself. She's used Earth. And it's like, yeah, that's my daughter.
Pretty clever.
That's my daughter.
Yeah. now she's your daughter.
Yeah. No, she's always been our daughter. She's just been weirdly.
She's really close. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I just like there's no sense of love or attachment to that girl at all. It just feel like that mother essentially is like, that is presenteeism at its best. It's like, yeah, I really need to, like, we've discussed this. She's basically Will Smith's dad in Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I don't think she doesn't need the fame or fortune.
No, I guess not.
She is the goddess of the arena.
She's the anything but a parent.
Oh yeah, she's not a very good parent. But then maybe she was too young to be a parent.
Maybe.
At that age. So she does that, and then the fight starts. It's all right. Well, I'm going to have to get serious now. And Ohjiro stands, and he go at it, and they're like, and then end of round 2, as they continue to fight and beat each other. Like, oh, they got so into it,
they've ignored the buzzer.
They're
gonna kick the shit at each other forever.
Yeah, both the seconds tell them it's the end of the round. So end of the round, and that's it. Crowd's going wild. Some stuff been said, and I'm sure Misaki goes, "Okay, Hikaru, Hatako, we're doing it. I'm taking you to the final. Go us!" And it's like, "Yeah, that's it. You look really happy."
Yep.
And then they go at it again.
She's like, "You're smiling.
Yeah.
You're smiling." Yeah, I am.
Go at it again. And they beat each other up, having some, good back and forth, good footsies.
Yeah. It's a pretty balanced match.
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of all draws down to the closing timer, and they're coming in for sort of one final big hit from either side. It's very tense. And traditional sort of all smashed together and complete stillness.
So
nobody knows what's happened.
Yeah. So since she breaks the barrier, that Ohjiro starts seeing Athena in Hikaru.
That's right.
And she also ends up doing some of Athena's moves because Sai and he's like, "Wait, that's Athena's move," because she was on the ground and grabs him and locks his head with her legs and twirls him around, and she spins to get up. Let's.
And he's loving every moment of it.
Yeah. And then, so they get down to the final blow. Hikaru comes in with a big kick, and he comes in with a big punch.
Center mass.
Yeah. So looks like he graces the chin, but she's got legs, and legs are generally longer than arms. I don't care.
Yes, that is true. That is how that works.
And then her foot is in bed right in the center of the chest, and that's it. Game over. He just
can we talk about how comical it is that he just kind of goes.
He doesn't even change his pose. He's got his fist and just like
he just falls over.
Falls face first. Oh, that's great.
Might as well be like a creaking door noise.
Yeah.
As he falls over.
And then they're all happy, and it's like, "Oh, wow, she's amazing, a genius." Because
except Ohjiro, who's not happy yet.
It's like, damn it.
He looks very distraught.
He was a bit upset because he really wanted to get to the final and win.
Until Misaki floats over in her feathery egg thing, and it's like, "Oh, Ohjiro." It's like, "That's great. You're the strongest I fought. What an amazing match." And he just kind of goes, "Yeah, I guess so."
Yeah, and then confesses his love to her.
He's like, "Hey, Misaki, we should go on a date."
A second date. Second date.
A second date. Dun 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 dun.
Because I think I've fallen in love with you. He says.
And that's the end of the episode. It does. It ends right on that.
I think it does. Sai and Thingy are there, and everyone's like really impressed with Misaki.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the whole Earth thing. Like, and she's in middle school. Is she doing science? Does she understand that what Earth does?
No, probably not.
And she's like, "I'm going to rip this thing off because this will obviously stop that flashy thing happening."
Well, I might as well rip my character to pieces.
Yeah, she is.
Because I don't know what the fuck to do.
That was just the semi-finals.
That's true.
So there's another match to go, right?
One more.
Yeah. Quarter, semi. Is it semi, quarter?
Quarters, then semis, I think.
Oh, that was the semis then.
Semi-final should be the second to last. Immediately preceding the final, yeah. So it's just.
Oh, so this is the next one then.
Yep. Only one more match to go.
And 3 episodes to talk about it.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, we've done it though.
Hang on.
Next.
No.
Oh no, go on.
What do you rate this one, Steve?
Oh fuck. I think this is a 6. It's definitely. I don't really like a lot of the other stuff that happens in it, but the fight scene's really good.
A lot of stuff happens in this, just mainly fighting.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I guess it is.
It's all about the fight in this one. They had the dating thing in the last one, and then they cut all that shit out, and they were just fighting, going, "Ha! I'm going to do this and beat your asses and be the one to take that woman."
A high 6
A high,
for me.
high six. I enjoyed that fight. I'm gonna say an 8.
Oof. Oof.
Maybe a low 8.
High praise.
High 7.
High praise.
Nice. I enjoyed the fight. It's good.
The fight's good.
I like it. And
don't get me wrong.
See, I don't know about these. It seems I don't know if it's what is about it. It's just I kind of like the fight. I think fights are generally quite good choreographed in this for what it is. I think
they've definitely become better.
Oh yeah, the first few are
the first few are really not good.
First few, but in my thoughts on that is it's symbolizing her journey to get better at fighting because she's like, oh yeah, this is my second time I've ever played this game. Of course she's gonna be shit. How am I winning?
I am a legend.
She is a legend. I know. Because some of the things you watch and they've got like these big amazing moves, and it's just like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'm on to episode 12 of my rewatch of Attack on Titan with my wife. So,
oh nice. Is that like how many episodes a season?
I think there's 25 in the first season.
Was it 20? Oh, Jesus, that long?
So we're halfway through the first season. Second season's pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
But we've gotten to the, and just, you know, in case spoilers for Attack on Titan, we've gotten to the part where you've watched the first season, right?
Yeah, I watched up to a point where they find out that some of the other Titans are people too.
Yes. Okay. So we watched it. We got to the bit where Eren gets killed. She's like, "Wait, what? Wait, they've just killed all these people." I was like, "Yeah," and they also like just spent like so many episodes getting used to all those characters, and then murdered them all.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay." And then he comes back, and she's like, "What? Why is he back now?" And I'm like, I just have to keep watching. And now we're at the bit where what is it? Jean is like stuck because his ODM gear has stopped working, and he's in a house while all the Titans are running rampant around him, and he needs to try and escape. That's the one we're just about to move on to. So
John's the little annoying kid, right?
No, that's Connie. No, wait. Well, the blonde kid
Mm-hmm.
is Armin.
Armin, that's the one. That's the little annoying one.
Jean is the one who wanted to be in the elite guard, the King's Guard.
Oh yeah, he's not getting there.
And it turns out he's actually a good leader.
Oh. All right.
Yes, what is it? There's the garrison. Military police, an MP.
All right, yeah.
He wanted to be an MP.
An MP.
Yeah, but it's good.
A PM.
Like a PM. I'm enjoying it again. So.
All right. In time to watch the final.
They've released the first episode. They've released the first episode of the final season.
Final season finals.
They've actually called it the final season. They've broken it up and called it final. So.
The final.
Yeah, the final V2 underscore final.
Is it like the R-Type final?
R-Type Final 3.
R-Type Final 3, yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit like that.
Certainly
what it's felt like.
That amazed me, that, because like it literally, like, R-Type Final came out in the PS2, and it's only recently it came back and released R-Type Final 2 and 3. But that I found out that it isn't IREM that owns it anymore. It's actually the people that created it originally. They created their thing,
nice.
and I think they bought in thing. So it's not like IREM is essentially created an R-Type anymore. It is the same development team, no, but I believe,
but not the same name.
But not the same
Fair
publisher,
enough.
Developer name.
Yeah,
because they've left that.
Well, we only have 3 more episodes to talk about, so the next podcast will be the last episode in season 10. Somehow.
Penultimate.
The ultimate episode.
The ultimate episode of Angelic Layer. No, stay tuned and don't miss out for the ultimate conclusion of Steve hating the mother more.
Yeah, I can't wait. Do we want to talk a little bit about what episodes we're thinking, like what we're thinking coming up, or do you want to leave that?
Oh, leave them in suspense. Like a bad.
Should we tease our bonus episode?
It begins with a P.
It does.
There you go.
And just for one further tease, it's by it's a film by someone we've already watched before.
Not like that though. I haven't watched them like that. I don't know where I was going with that.
No, I don't know either. Anyway, we've managed it again. We've got to the end of another episode, and with one more episode in this season before we head to our bonus episode. Interesting bit of trivia. We have managed to finally break back into the Apple iPod charts for the podcasts.
Oh, wow.
We're back in the Canadian animation and manga chart.
You fools.
Number 248.
Oh, I mean, not that. You're obviously not that gullible then to do it twice.
We're the 248th most popular anime podcast in Canada.
We're doing all right in the YouTube still. Still that same episode. Yeah, we got like 26 subscribers.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's people there.
Yeah,
definitely people there.
26 subscribers.
26 subscribers.
Oof.
But yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Constantly moving. But we'll be back next week with the last 3 episodes of Angelic Layer.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, Who's That Anime is an anime podcast and can be found where all good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. We have don't really make any money on this. We just spend money on our subscriptions and enjoy our animes. So if you like what it is we do, then leaving a review would be fantastic. If you've already left a review or can't because of how you listen to your shows, then telling a friend would also be super awesome. We have a Facebook page, that's facebook.com, where we post up the latest episodes and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord channel where you can find the link to that in the show notes. We have a YouTube channel, as Colin has already mentioned, youtube.com, and searching for @Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes.
I always love how you upsell me.
Oh, I genuinely mean that though, because you do have to put in a lot more effort to do that than I do to do the audio side of it, I think. So
yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, like props where props are due, man. And then also occasionally we like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman, and you can find the archives of recordings from those channels on youtube.com if you search for @couchfuel or @hailpayman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's us.
That is us.
We did it.
Oh shit. That's the other reason I like that episode.
Go on.
The super serious split screen sections.
Oh, like where it was half a face.
Yeah, both the faces getting down for the third round, and
yeah,
they might half match up, and then there's other ones of like the bit where it's she did it. She broke through the shield.
that's right. I forgot about those. Those were very self-serious.
Oh man, I love it sometimes. That just the way that it gets like weirdly serious, where half of it is just like nonsensical shite, but then there's like proper like
Yeah,
serious moments.
it's the good stuff, man. It's the good
The
stuff.
good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be back.
Mm-hmm. We need to
for one more
of Angelic Layer, man. Have I tortured you enough yet?
I don't know. I think we're about to go through a very dark path for the next little while. For the rest of the year, I think it's going to get pretty dark. So,
I mean, it's not getting much lighter in this. This is
no. This is fairly lighthearted by comparison to I think some of the suggestions I've put through. So,
I don't know, man. This is the moment where Misaki gets to unleash all her pent up
fury,
pent up neglect that her mom's given her, and
the fury going,
and the feeling of, well, I don't want to spoil it. You need to watch.
Don't spoil it.
Go and watch it. It's good. And then there's another couple of shows that I want to watch. Like need to watch like the weird magical girl shows where they just go fucking insane at the end. It's like, be a magical girl, yeah, let's do it, and then realize like, oh my god, this is terrible. Why have I done this? And it's like the magical creature's like, yes, you're doing this to feed my ambition. Type thing.
What was the show where someone got stabbed in the head? You showed me the thing.
Oh, that was They Cry at Night or whatever it is.
Yeah, we need to watch that at some point.
Yeah, I thought you tried to watch it and you can.
No, I think I need to watch that. I think I need to at some point.
It's so long.
That is a point. One of our focuses for the next little while is to try and cover a little bit more ground.
Yeah.
So we'll be trying to do things a little more quickly, I guess. Not like, rushing through it, but we'll be, I think for the next couple of seasons we'll try and pick shows with shorter episode counts.
Yeah.
So that we can cover a little bit more ground and see if there's a bit more, try and see the world a bit more.
Yeah. Was we'll just say that Warrior is really long. I mean, it's not technically, there's like seasons, but the story switches up because it's like a Groundhog Day type of deal, or something along those, like interdimensional time. This thing happens, and it's like have a series of episodes. It take you through a couple of episodes of it, and it gets to the conclusion, and then it then starts to repeat again, and goes a bunch of episodes. But it's different. It's like it's not as mind-numb.
It's not endless 8.
It's not endless 8. Mindlessness. It's always kind of different. There's different acts and features. It changes the way it gets to the same conclusion.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, it's pretty fucking insane. But I haven't watched it all myself. I've only maybe watched 1 or 2 seasons of it. But I see it. I think it's like on 6. seasons.
Jesus Christ. We can't do that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We can't do that. It's too long.
No, that's
And
fair.
I don't know
That's fair.
if... I mean, you can maybe watch one season and go, holy shit. The Stabby one...
My fear would be that I'd watch more.
Yeah. The Stabby one... oh, yeah, that's terrible hand motion to use there. The Stabby one, fucking... 4chan had an animation of it, and it was just like the jolly policeman's laugh.
Oh no.
You know the song.
That's bad.
It's just,
I do.
that's just 4chan for you.
That is terrible.
I don't know if it's 4chan.
Absolutely terrible.
I don't know if that's still the case for 4chan. But that was probably the B channel. And
Imagine
4chan.
that will always be the case for 4chan.
Most of it. V had some... I think that's when B rated the B chat things. Anyway, we should end it here. We're just rambling now.
We're good. So take us out, Colin.
We'll see you for the final 3 episodes of Who's at Anime next week. Same anime time, same anime place, same anime pressure. See you later. Bye.
Bye, folks.